Hi, this is Maria from Mari's Way of Life. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to work doing my cash budget with my husband's paycheck. So I am married, we're a family of 4, and I help my parents when possible. I am also a teacher, and I budget Wednesdays because my husband gets paid on Wednesdays. So he gets paid weekly and I get paid monthly. And I am going to work with his paycheck. This is for our daily cash flow per se. So things have changed and evolved and look different, and I have digressed in some ways, and in some ways I feel like I have moved forward. And one of those things is my debt payoff, but the rest has technically changed. And today it's another one of those moments. If you have followed me for a while, you can see that I changed my happy planner, budget planner. I was using a budget planner, but it was in the classic size. I won't go into a lot of detail because I do plan to do several planner related budget videos so that you can see what I'm using, as well as what forms I'm using, so that I can reopen my Etsy shop and you can make use of those forms as well. I know it's something that I get private messages at least once a week about, and I am on it. I promise you, I've been working like 2 full days on them, but I'm still not ready to open this week. Most likely, if not Sunday, I'm pushing it, but most likely by my next budget video, which will be Wednesday or Thursday of next week. All right, that was a long intro. Let's get started. I am a little bit out of sorts only because things have changed and I have to pull out other materials that I haven't used in a while. So let's go ahead and get started. This is a big happy planner 2020. It is not meant for budgeting, but I only need my inserts and then the monthly and weekly in this. I'll tell you really briefly what I use it for, and these are my goals. So basically any savings or credit card goals. And then I have a check-in tab, which goes straight into, well, first I should do my monthly tab. My monthly tab will go straight into like my month of May 2020. And this is where I'm recording videos, not videos, credit card debt that I'm paying, any bills, any subscriptions, or things that are coming up, or maybe things that I want to accomplish that month. And that's what I use my monthly for. Now, in terms of spending or tracking any type of spending, I do my check-in and my weekly. And I like that because, well, things have changed. The big happy planner has a lot more space. So this is this week right here. And I was using stickers to color code, but I'm running out and I have my midliner. So I'm using that right now. If it's purple, that means it's just spending money that we use. So I did order a couple things from Amazon, and then I have some ongoing Cecily and Afterpay from Erin Condren and Estelle. So hopefully those will be done soon. And then I have an Amazon for $10 upcoming, and just things that I know. Today is Wednesday, so most of our purchases happen from Wednesday through Saturday. And then typically Sunday is a no spend, Monday, Tuesday, and then once he gets paid, then we'll start purchasing stuff again. All right, so that's what I use my weekly for budgeting. And then we go into bills. Now, in terms of bills, this is the one page that I did use from my classic happy planner. I made a copy of it. I don't know if you can tell. So to fit my big happy planner, and I don't have to cut to fit. It's just, you know, it's awesome that I can do that. So I did use a happy planner hole punch, and this is where I track all of my major bill payments, and that I spend with my paycheck. So we're not doing that today, but I'm just showing you that. And then in terms of budget or cash budget weekly, I do use this form. You don't know how happy I am to see it this large. I am very, very happy. I mean, it is just something that I didn't think it would happen. Let me show you what the classic size, I had to measure to fit the classic size. I made a copy of that too. I think it's somewhere over here. I made extras just in case I do a mistake, because I tend to do that a lot. And then this is the first week of May, and it's smaller and it works, but I had to literally use an 8.5 by 11 PDF format and then like scale down, and that's hard. So I am sticking with, either you can use a 3-hole puncher and you just use a regular binder, or you can hole punch it with the Happy Planner, which is what I like. So now I was able to print for this week I think this is a neutral size. I'm struggling, guys, and that's why I'm taking a long time, because somehow I did this like light pink. I don't know if you can tell with the lighting, and especially because it's laminated, but this is the same color as this, or it's supposed to be, but I don't know if you can tell that this is more neutral and this is like a very light pink, and I don't know what the difference is, and I don't know what I'm doing different, but I'm choosing the same exact color palette from the light pink, and it's coming like this orangey, or maybe even, I don't know, yellow color. I don't know. I'm going to call this neutral for now, and this one light pink, but until I figure that out, I can upload things into Etsy. If not, I would just not upload these two colors. But anyway, that's what I'm using today, this color right here. And let's get started with this. I think that's where I have everything. Oh, one more thing that I have is at the beginning, I haven't shown you guys this ever, but I do have this list just because it didn't fit in my classic Happy Planner, so I didn't want to like bring it out. But I finally decided to bring it out because it fits here. And my idea with this is I did write with a permanent marker. You can erase with alcohol, and it will be fine. I keep an alcohol thingy by me, which is not by me now, but since I do my nails in here too, let me pull that out. I have these two that I had back when I was, sorry with all the noise, I apologize. I have these that I bought from Costco. They're alcohol prep pad, and I used to use them. I had plenty left over from, did I say I bought them at Costco? I bought them at Costco. I used them when I was gestational diabetic during my pregnancy. So I'm using these, and you can erase it with that. So anyway, my goal is to actually leave it in here and like kind of like have my base grocery list at the top, like typically what I tend to get, and then the prices. That way I can gauge how much we're spending in groceries. I don't know. For me, it's something that I don't know, because I don't know if you know this, but I typically don't cook, and that's a story for another day. But it's good information for me. It's just a resource. And then my husband just grabs a Post-it or takes a picture of this. And know that I haven't used it because, like I said, I wasn't using my Happy Planner. I had a smaller one that I used with him, but we stopped using it back when, I guess, I stopped budgeting like this, like February, March, maybe March. Okay, moving on. This is the main page that I work on Wednesdays. So we are budgeting. We're very blessed this week. It's $838. And today is May 13th, and it's 2020. Did you see how I had to think about that? Okay. Okay, so we're going to start by doing all of this week is full of like subscription and payments of stuff that I bought for my planners. Yeah, I've been having retail therapy, but I decided to do Afterpay and Cecily, and I'm not happy with it, but it does the work, and I'm happy with my planners. So hopefully these are my last payments. I think this month will be, no, maybe I have one more in June. I don't know. But whatever it is, this week is when they will be charged. And we have the Erin Condren, and I think they do the Afterpay. So that's Afterpay. And that one is 23 something. So I'm just going to round up to 24. And we're going to leave that in the bank because I don't need to take it out. It gets deducted. And then I have this one. I did my mistake. I have an Amazon $10 payment a month or every other month like that, because I got and this one we're going to call it like a monthly, I guess. This one right here, it stays in the bank. I got a Fire Stick, and I wanted to purchase it, but it went to like a monthly payment. I don't know. I've been crazy doing orders that I'm not supposed to. But this was like sometime last month, and now it's charging me, I guess, in payments. Okay, so whatever. It's $10. It'll be charged this week. Simply Gilded. It's my subscription box. Okay, Simply Gilded. It's a subscription box, and that one is $42. And then Aura Estelle It's the indigo that I got lately. And that one is a Cecily payment. So I'm just going to write it like that. I think that's how you spell it. And that is $22. For this one as well will be from the bank. And then they will just deduct it from there. Then we move on into appliances. I've been funding this one to buy our dryer. We have been like hanging our clothes to dry it, which right now that we're homebound, it's not a big deal. But you know, when things get back to normal, which they kind of feel now, like I'm in a rush and I'm trying to teach from home and it's just craziness. So I want to, we started funding it. Thankfully my husband, you know, started telling me to do sinking funds. So this is a sinking fund and we're adding 200 this week. And I want to say we're ready to buy this week. So we might not have this next time. And then our garage door, we have to do some repair there. And that's home maintenance. And we're adding this week only $50. I wanted to do 100, but I want to buy my dryer. So I'm excited about that. And then groceries. It goes in my husband's wallet. It's going to be 200 and I am doing it cash this time around. All of these will be cashed out because I tend to, like, if there's anything left over there, I spend it on maybe, you know, doing Cecily or whatever Afterpay. So I need to take that out. I don't have control. I am an addict. I accept it. I'm over that right now. Okay. So gasoline, I'm going to have him leave it as a debit just because he's going to do Costco cash card with that. So he will pay that with that. DCC, I'm not sure if I'll remember what that means, but you know, gasoline, we'll put 100 in that cash card. And then we'll do next, I guess, the challenge money. I am doing a challenge and I'll tell you a little bit when I get to it. Challenge is a sinking fund and that will be $20. Then we have savings and I've been using my savings every time I keep pulling it out to buy stickers. Again, being very transparent. And last week I've decided no more, Maria, you need to leave it in there. So it has a direct thing where every Wednesday my checkings transfers to my savings, if that makes sense. Okay. So that my goal is to leave it in there to accumulate for one rent payment, to be a month ahead. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? I'll explain in a little bit, but I think it makes sense. I mean, we're not even close, but heck, at least we started something. So spending is just for my husband, and that will be his wallet, $60 this week. And then I need to start adding water because my husband has been putting it out from his money. I didn't even process that information. I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah, he totally is. So we're going to do that for his wallet as well. And this, he gets a 5-gallon thing. 5-gallon jug. Oh my gosh, I couldn't put that into words. Okay, so he gets a 5-gallon jug with this. And then whatever is left over, let's hope this is enough. I kind of glanced at it and it looks like it will. But I don't know. Whatever is left from all of this, then now we can put into the debt snowball, which I will directly pay today. Like I won't wait and put it in an envelope. That doesn't roll with me because I'll spend it. So I want to pay today. And that's what it is. So cash. This one is staying in the account. Cash account, savings account. And then spending, cash. And then this will be something that has to stay in the account and pay immediately. Okay, let's get started with this part right here. And let's do $24 plus, let me do it this way, 10, because I don't want to skip, plus 42 plus 22 plus 200 plus 50 plus 200 plus 100 plus 20 plus 50 plus 60 plus 10 equals 788. Okay, we didn't go over. I'm hoping I did that math correctly. That's why I went really slow. So I'm not going to do it again. I'm going to trust that I did it correctly. And then I'm going to subtract minus 838 equals, yes, perfect, $50. So those $50 will go to this right here. So that means that all of this should equal to $838. I'm hoping I did this correct. Let me speed through this process and do it again because you know how many mistakes I do. Okay. This is perfect. $838 is my total. Now for cash, let's go ahead and do appliances to two $100 bills, two denominations of $100 bills, and then we need two 50s. We need two 100s for groceries. And then I should have done change. It doesn't matter. I'll have enough change. And then challenge money is $20. And then my husband is 3 20s. And then water is 110. And I think that's good. Let's check that this is correct. I have 2, 4 denominations of 100, 2 of 50, 3, 4 of, what am I doing? 420, and then 110. So this would be 400. Why did I? Look, I was doing a mistake. I'm glad I caught it. I'm like, wait, why didn't I do $100 bill? But it's because I only need one. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I caught that. Okay, so it is 1. And that means that it's $50. Thank you, God. Okay, 3, 4. That means that this one will be $80 and then 110. So let's add that up. That's 400 plus 50. That looks 30. Oh my gosh. Plus 80 plus 10 equals $540. Okay, and again, I'm going to double check. Now, I am good. My only concern right now, and I added this box. I don't know if you noticed that. I just need it because now I'm doing both. Leave it in my debit account and also cash. So I think what I'll do now, since I have these numbers, is go back to the ones that stay in the back. So I'll be $24 plus 10 plus 42 plus 22, and then we skip all the way over here, plus 100 plus 50 plus 50 equals 298. That means that if I add 298 plus 540, it will give me this. Let's cross our fingers that that holds true. So plus 540 equals 838. Yay! I'm excited about that. Okay, so now everything balances out, and that's an extra step that this is the first time I ever do that, just because before I just pulled everything cash. All right, that works. I like that. Okay, now that we're done with all of that boring and frustrating and I was very nervous kind of stuff, we can move on to something else. So once that I have this, I want to have my husband rush to the bank and get the cash out. This time he's going to have to walk into the bank because the denominations have to be exact, and I'm getting my permanent Sharpie. That's what I should do. And do it. So this is 5, 13, 20. Hopefully you can see that. I know it's hard with the glare. Let me go this way and see if that's better. And I'm going to put cash budget is going to be out of 540 cash, 540, and all I need is 4141. Oh, okay, 4 quantity, 1, 4, and 1 under quantities. And then that means that will give me 400 total. And this one will be $50 total. And this one will be $80 total. And this one 10, and we don't need any 5s or any 1s or any coins for that matter. That will total up to $540. And I don't know if this is better because I know the glare is bad. I'm not sure if you were able to see it. Okay, so that's what he's taking to the bank. While he does that, go check on Camila's homeschool, and I'll be right back with the cash. Okay, so here we are. He just got back, and here's the cash. I'm kind of nervous. I haven't done this in a while, so I am nervous. We don't have a lot, so it shouldn't take a long time. So these are, yes, I will sanitize everything, I promise. Okay, I have only 150. And that, okay, so we should have 4 $100 bills. There they are. And then only 150. And then he should have brought back 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And then 110. Perfect. Okay, good. I love that. So let me go into my wallet first so that you can see what I'm going to do, because I haven't used it in a while. It is with my Hobonichi. Let me see that I don't have anything personal. Yeah. Hobonichi wallet. So I was using, see now I have stickers in here, but I was using this part to do my cash envelope system since I wasn't carrying my OG cash envelope wallet. So this is what I used to use, you know, when I had a more budget. So I moved into this one. I decided that even if I had more envelopes, I will leave them here because I would tend to spend more than I should. So even though they were still budgeted and everything, I feel like I could do better. So I don't think I ever showed, maybe I showed you once, but I did create these right here. This is another grocery list. See how you can use it however you want. I want it for my happy planner, so I hole punched it. But anyway, these right here come in a set of 4. They are handmade by me. I'm not a techie or anything. So I measure and cut and laminated this 3, but I wanted to show you it's just regular sheet of paper, and then I laminated. I did cut them first, that way it will give them some kind of sealing at the edges, so it will seal them. But that's all that I'm using, and this is a cute, like very faint pink that I cannot get these cards to look like. I'm not sure why. I thought it was because of the lamination, but no, it's not. I'm not sure why it does that, but I'm trying to figure that out. Okay, so I didn't laminate this one. I'm not going to need it. I only need 3. And my goal was for them to fit right here so that I can track everything with a permanent marker and see how cute. And if I had the 4th one, then it will fit in there too. I have a label maker, so I was planning on doing the labels. But for today, I am just going to use my pen. And the 3 things that we're going to put in here, I don't know. What are we putting in here? What did I have? I forgot, guys. Groceries? Yeah, groceries. Okay, groceries. And then the next one, I wonder if it was, I don't know. I think it was just my husband's spending, but he's taking that, so I don't need to track that. I don't know why I was thinking 3. I'll still put it in here because why not? So I technically only needed 2. I think. I'm hoping I'm doing this right. Spending and then water. Like that. And so, oops, backwards. And so that's what I'll do. And for groceries, we want $200. So that's exactly what I'm going to write in here. Oh no, did you see that? The E is down here. So that's something I need to fix. Did you see that? Okay, I need to fix that. Today's date is May 13. And we're going to deposit to this divider. We're going to deposit plus 200. So that's what we have in here. Now know that I actually created these not to be tabs, but to be trackers and be able to pull them faster out of my cash envelopes. So they fit my cash envelopes perfect. And that way, you know, you can use as you wish. And I am working on them, so I will have them in my Etsy shop. I just cut them. They're not, I don't have a cut file or anything. I just literally grab my scissors and cut around them. Like I said, I made them at home for my purposes, and I want to share them with you guys as well. So that is it. Groceries, and then I'm going to grab that. So that's 1, 2, and that is down here. Perfect. And then we're going to do spending for my husband. It's 60, but I'm not going to write it down because he does whatever he wants with his money. So I feel like there's 2 in here, but there isn't. So I'm just going to put it right behind this one. And then water, $10. I'm not going to track it either. I think I just wanted a spot for that. I'm not sure why I wanted 3. Maybe I'll figure it out in a little bit because I tend to do tons of mistakes. So then that way I can just put them in here and they are ready to go. I don't know if you were able to see that, but there it is. Okay. So that's that. Then I need to do, what do I need to do? My sinking funds. Let's go with that. Let me bring this one in right here. And let's see if you're able to see that. Okay, that's perfect. So one of the things that I wanted to do was to do the appliances. And in appliances, we had some money in here. Okay, so we had 50, that's 100, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, 300. So we had 300 in here, and I want to add 200. So that's 1, 2. That's supposed to give us $300. So 100, 200, $300, $400 for 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. So this one has $500 in here, and we're technically ready to go buy our dryer today. So that's so exciting. Okay, the next thing is home maintenance. And in home maintenance, I think we put 50, or did we put 100? Oh, we have 100 in here. And this time I said 50. So that will give us 150 in home maintenance. And it's going in here. And then I have $20 more, and I think that's for my challenge. And my challenge money is not in here. It is actually in my Mickey Mouse pouch because I didn't do a sinking fund for it, or a sinking fund envelope. So I'm just going to pull it out from here and bring back my calculator real quick. We are at week 20 of the year. So week 20, last week we were 19, and that gave us $190. Week 20, we need to add $20 plus 20 equals 210, obviously. So 210 should be my 20th week. So 20 weeks of the year equals $200. And I've been putting a little bit more, so as long as there's 200, we should be fine. Let's count this. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220. So we should be good because 220? It should be 210. Okay, let's see. Let's count this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, it's 220. Perfect. Okay, so this is 220 right here. Okay, now that goes back in here, and I think I might put it in here since it has like this little secretarial packet over here, or pocket, not packet. I'll just leave it in here for now. All right, that's good. And we're done with the money. Now, because now I'm putting into other sinking funds. Oh, I need to put this in here. I cannot leave this just hanging. Like, I need to write it somewhere. So I did bring out my sinking fund form, and this is what it looks like. I had to put this so this won't move, guys. Because otherwise I'm out of frame and I don't realize it. Okay, so this is my sinking funds form. In this sinking funds form, like I said, I used it to fit my needs. And I put the category, the starting amount. So for example, 180 was the starting amount before paycheck 1. And this time around, I'm adding 20 additional dollars in here. So that's what I have. And that will probably bring me, 180, 200, 220. That's exactly what I have. At the end of the month, I will add it all up and put the total amount. The reason why I have this plus or minus here is because I may have added in between the paychecks some other amount. So I could say plus 100 because I had $100 extra or whatever. So I could do that. And it gives me flexibility to either add or subtract. So for example, I'm going to go down to my savings account. We added $50 this paycheck. So we should have now 100. And then for emergency savings, I didn't add anything last week. We do have a starting amount of 1,000. And this one is in my sister's box, like save. So I don't have it currently at home. So I wanted her to save it for me. So I do have $1,000 saved. And then appliances this week, before the month started, we had 100. Last week we put 200. This week we put 200. Now we have the $500 that I just counted. Then home maintenance, we added 100 last week. We started with a zero balance and we're adding $50 this week. Yep. So that should give us an amount of 150 in that envelope. And that's exactly what I just did right before writing it in. And I don't do anything for this emergency savings. Now this saving account one, like I said, my goal is 1,600 to have a one home payment so that we can eventually be a month ahead of our bill payments. But it's just a starter. We're not even close. It's just a goal. For my challenge goal at the end of the year, I want 1,378. And then my emergency goal is fulfilled. Appliances is fulfilled today. So we're going to go buy it. You'll probably see zero next time around. And then home maintenance. So I'm going to give you that example. So I am going to do it right now because honestly, I want to make sure you see what I do. So my husband's going to do minus 500 today because he's buying that dryer today. And so next time around, I'll know, oh yeah, I had $500 minus 500. We're at zero now. So that way I can kind of keep an accountable or myself accountable for where the money went. Okay. At the end of the month, I will add all of my totals and put how much I have overall in sinking funds. I don't know if that makes sense. This worked beautifully for me before, and it seems like it's going to work this time. I just need somewhere to record what is going on, especially with this. I mean, I want to know and feel that successful, I guess, that I did do something with that money, because if I don't record it, then I don't know where it went. So, and believe me, like I know, like, oh yeah, we bought the dryer. Did we buy it with our tax refund, or did we buy it with our stimulus check? Did we buy it with, you're going to try and figure things out and you won't remember. And that way you feel like I know what I did because this is where I wrote it in. So that's my form for sinking funds. Again, this will all be in my Etsy shop in different colors. Okay, so now that I've done that, let's go and just do this one because it makes me really, really happy. It's see how I transfer my smaller classic happy planner size pages into this one. So I'm going to grab my tweezers, and we are in week 20 of the year. So this one, you add $1 first week, $2 the next week, $3 the following, so on and so forth. Today is the 20th week of the year. We just added that to the challenge. The goal is to get here by the end of the year. So I just hole punch this and put them in here so that I wouldn't lose it, because I know I would. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab this card right here, and I'm going to show you real quick. See how it comes off, and you can use it for next time. That way it's ready to use for next time around in the pocket in the back. Okay, So now, since we're at the end of the video, I'm going to go ahead and close it because I need to sanitize everything that I grabbed and make sure that this area is nice and clean. I am hoping that you enjoyed how I did this video today, and know that my goal is to support you in your journey. I am not a professional, but it surely has gotten the job done. I'm sure there are better ways that you can get this done and get faster to your goals. I think this has been working for me, even though sometimes I feel like I should be doing more. Eventually, in the long run, I know the Lord has prepared the path for me, and I'm trying. I am really trying. Sometimes not as hard as I would like to, but you know, such is life. We just, you know, have to roll with the punches. All right, well, I am done. I will link as many as the things I have here below. I have a lot of work, so I won't probably upload this until tomorrow, so Thursday, just because there are a lot of more links that I need to add, and I need to edit, and now I need to go and be with my girls. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. That really does help out my channel. Comment down below if you have any questions. Let me know if I can help you in any way. I love you guys. Take care. But more than anything, God bless. Goodbye.